Remember this is now, and now, and now. Live it, feel it, cling to it. I want to become acutely aware of all I've taken for granted. Hello, we're back in the park. It's my second time to Florence. This time I got to go with more of my family and it was a different experience. So you're coming with me, of course, so you can vicariously travel with me in Florence. And as usual, the motto is romanticize your life, document your life like it's a movie. So I will be inserting some clips from my favorite movies that are set in Florence or Tuscany, Italy. And yeah, enjoy! Instead of just an overnight trip to Florence, we stayed here a little bit longer. Last time we got to visit the Uffizi galleries with some of my favorite paintings of all time, like The Birth of Venus and Primavera. But we weren't able to go to Accademia Gallery, where they keep the statue of David. The beautiful thing about the statue of David is that the sling attached to his body is so discreet, and the explanation behind it is that David won not because of the weapon, not because of the slingshot or his strength. In fact, he wasn't strong at all, but he was intelligent and he was blessed by the power of God. I really like the message of this story. The marble that was also used to carve the statue was just laying around, and Michelangelo asked permission to use it. Apart from the Accademia Gallery, we also got to visit a unique type of museum. Some people would consider fashion to be an art, and I think if you visit the Ferragamo Museum like we did, you would agree as well that fashion is an art. It was interesting because they kept heels and shoes of some of the most iconic women actresses, models in history. And there was also some materials that were made in the Philippines. It's not every day that you visit a museum and your culture is represented in some way. Almost every city has a really good museum and a rich history, but the thing about Florence that I really loved the most was 1, the food, and 2, they had a historical cinema/library. And if you've watched my previous videos, you know how much I love visiting unique bookstores and searching for unique books to read. By far, hands down, Giunti Odeon was the best bookstore I've been to here in Europe. As for the book finds, I like the selection more in Shakespeare & Company when I went to Paris, specifically because it is an English bookstore, so there were more choices for me. Diaries, essays, biographies of authors and artists I really admire. But Giunti Odeon in Florence is also a cinema in one and a cafe. If only we had more time, I would sit down there, drink coffee, read a book, and watch a film at the same time. If I lived in Florence and not Bergamo, Italy, I would probably hang out there almost every day. And when we visited, they were playing Tim Burton's Edward Scissorhands. Yeah, very iconic, a very memorable experience indeed. This was the book I got in that bookstore called The Diary of a Tuscan Bookshop. And if you want a cozy read, basically this is about a woman who used to live a hectic life in Florence, and she decided to move back to a tiny village in the Tuscan hills and open a tiny bookshop. It's unique, it's comforting, it's cozy. It makes references to a lot of authors I really love. It's a realistic point of view of leaving a fast-paced world behind and romanticizing a slow-paced life or slow living. The reviews here at the back can summarize it better for me. Michael Cunningham, author of The R's, says, "This book is inspiring about the ways in which our lives can change and our dreams can come true if only we insist on believing in changes and dreams." And the stylist says, "Who doesn't want to open up a bookshop in a gorgeous part of Italy? Just add a cozy armchair." A really good find. Cheers!
Ormai non sei da sì, felice appieno il suo pensiero.
Overall, I really loved Florence, and I wish you enjoyed this trip with me. I encourage you to document your life. You don't have to make a vlog like I do. I just enjoy editing videos as well. And on that note, I'd like to finish this vlog entry with one of my favorite quotes from Sylvia Plath. Remember, this is now, and now, and now. Live it, feel it, cling to it. I want to become acutely aware of all I've taken for granted. And on that note, I'll see you again next time. Arrivederci!